So what we're going to do is record a small video on how to use the homework tutorial to help you prepare for the final exam. So I'm just talking to my own computer, you guys just keep working. So what we'll do is we'll go and we'll type in the address for the exam. Okay, so here's the exam, and let's just say, for example, down here for numbers 5, 6, 7, and 8, you selected these answers because these are the answers that you believe based on your efforts from attempting the problem, writing your work down on a separate piece of paper, using a calculator, all the tools and skills you have up to this point for solving these types of questions. You get these answers for 5 through 13. Then when you go down here to submit it, check your work. If you haven't answered them all, go ahead and hit OK. I suppose it'd be best to attempt all of them before you check it, but you can do it in small sections as well. Scroll down to questions. It'll tell you if you got it right or not, if the answer that you chose is the correct answer or if it isn't. Okay, so we chose B for number 5. The answer is D, so we should have gotten negative 72. But the point I'm trying to make here is showing you one particular resource for how to go back and review this particular type of problem. So down here it says REF, that's telling you to reference section 1-2, which is the order of operations section of the textbook, because that's the skill that you need to solve this problem number 5. So what I want to show you how to do is go to the online tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from here, and we're going to remember that this is in 1-2. And if you scroll down, you see number 9 is 1-3. So that's evaluating expressions are the skills you need to answer number 9. But the textbook has a pretty good online video tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to get to that now. So for number 5, we did it wrong. We don't know how to do it. We looked at our notes, but that wasn't good enough. So now I'm going to go and try to listen to these people give instructions on an online video. So it's section 1-2. So where we want to go is to www.phschool.com, and it'll take us to the home page of the online resources for our textbook. And down here where it says course content, there's all kinds of codes and things that are available here. We want the online tutorial web content. So I want to show you how to get to that. So all the tutorials, video tutorials, the first part here where we're entering the web code is going to be ADE. The second part of the web code is the chapter and the section that you want. So the first 2 numbers are the chapter, and the second 2 numbers are the section. There's 4 numbers total. So we want chapter 1, section 2. So we're going to enter 0102. And then when you hit go, it should take you to the online tutorial. Let's give it a second. Here we go. So these are the things that it has available for you to watch. There's a video on using the order of operations when grouping symbols, and then it looks like here there's applying the order of operations, so it's probably some examples of problems being solved using this skill, which is using the order of operations. There's also a Spanish video for both, if you're interested in that. So let's just say we want instructions on how to use the order of operations. Just click on this link. Okay, the video will open, and they'll just start explaining.
Hi there, this is Mr. Jones, and I'd like to help you with using the order of operations. I want you to notice the problem I've given you, 20 plus 5 times 2. If I didn't give you an order of operations, then there could be more than one legitimate correct answer. Some of you might look at that and say, oh, I'm going to multiply.
Okay? So the explanation is generally good. The drawings are good. They're colorful. There'll be a few minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. It's probably roughly exactly what I said when I was teaching it. So it's just a helpful thing to have. So let's just go back. If we want to go to the video tutorial for, let's say, section 1-3, which was evaluating expressions, which is also a question I missed. I would type www.phschool.com. Down here in the web codes, I would type ADE. Then I would type 01 for chapter 1 and 03 for section 3. It's a 4-digit number code here in the second box. In the first box, it's always the same 3 letters, ADE. Then hit go, and you can go from there. This is going to be a really good resource for you to have at home. You'll have access to this at home, and you'll also have access to the practice exam at home. And I'm going to send in the weekly comments, I'm going to send an email with all these web links, or at least the ones that you need to get started. Your student also has a copy of the review on paper in their possession, or they should, which also has the instructions of what I'm talking about here and how to get to the practice final exam on the web.